What's up, internet? This is Dotto240Z, and I'd like to show you all my newest MSIA. It's the RXM-79 Windam. And you're wondering, yeah, you've heard of Windam, or however you say it, before. Well, just like the Gundam Seed universe steals from the Universal Century era, I stole from the Gundam Seed universe the concept of the Windam. And the Windam is basically not a Gundam and not a dagger, which is kind of like the GM of Gundam Seed. And so it's an intermediate model, which makes it pretty damn capable. And so I decided to use that concept and apply it in the Universal Century era, and through using MSIA. And so the parts I use for the RXM-79 Windam is a Alex Gundam for the head. Let me zoom in. And it's been heavily customized. And Gundam version 1 for the lower legs, and a GM version 1 for basically the rest of the parts. You could use the Gundam as well, version 1. And I used a Altron Gundam and a Deathsythe for some of the custom parts you see, and I'm not going to reveal it, just you figure that out. And so the head required a lot of modification. I basically cut out all the eyes and shaped the snout a little bit, and so it's been heavily modified. And that's basically, well, the head was basically it. Since the head was from an Alex Gundam, it's kind of in smaller scale, and so it looked very small on the figure, the head. But so I decided to debulk the chest, and so I just cut off a little section there in the chest, and to make it look a little more in scale with the head. The chest looked big, but that's basically it. You know, the Windam has some extra boosters. You know, it's a little better than GM, and so I have a bunch of spare parts and added that booster on the backpack. Just keep it simple, you know, so it makes it look like a real MSIA release. And yeah, that's basically the modification. But yeah, okay, I'm sure this is what y'all are wondering. The shield. The shield is heavily custom, and it's from I'm gonna say it's from a Deathsythe. It's from a Deathsythe, but I cut a lot of parts off of it, but it just worked perfectly. Look at that Federation symbol right there. And I'd like to think with this weapon, it's a since the Windam is more of a Gundam, it's an actual mass-produced close combat mobile suit. The GM is more of a multi-role, but the Windam, hence the name, is more like a Gundam, and so it has this stabbing weapon. That's what I like to think of it as. And boom, the Federation shield, perfect. And that's all been painted. And so yeah, if you got an extra Deathsythe lying around, that makes a custom cool Federation weapon. And that's basically it. Colors I used were oh, did I mention that's gonna glow in the dark? His visor, that's all glow in the dark. That's gonna look pretty cool. When I get a black light, I'll show you. But the color scheme, I wanted to go with the turquoise and dark gray. I just thought it was a nice combination. And the V-fin, you can tell it's a Windam by the smaller V-fin, in my story. But there you go, he's posing with his Beam Saber out, his new weapon ready to use, and he got his hyper bazooka in the back. So thanks for looking at my RXM-79 Windam. Let me know what you think. Thanks.